Hey, welcome back. We're outside again. Me and Biscuit and Luna. We're going to continue some carving on this stick, on this Crusader stick. Actually, let me try. And I'm going to use the same blade that I had yesterday. It's going to start raining in a minute. I don't know. It's supposed to anyway. I don't know. Hopefully, if it's too hard, we'll have to move. I don't care myself. I just don't want my camera getting wet. We put this on the ground. Biscuit might grab it. He took it yesterday. I'm gonna put it right here where I can see it. No, Loon, leave it alone. Go on. Go on. No. Ah, my goodness. Leave it alone. No. Goodness. Can't leave anything out. These guys will get it. No. Go on now. Go run or something. Alright, here we go. So, like I said yesterday, just gonna continue to take the bark off of the Crusader stick. I don't know how good you can see. I'll review this later. I don't know if it's not good enough, then I'll can it and we'll do something else. But yeah, it's supposed to rain today. It's looking like it might. That's all right. It's not cold. Not cold out here, which is great. I can get some things done when it's warm outside with my walking sticks. Winter's not so good. I don't have a building. One of these days, maybe. I don't know. Get a building where I can work. Or I can work after dark and work outside. I don't know. It would be handy for both the painting and the walking sticks. Definitely walking sticks though is quite a mess. There's bark and wood chips everywhere. This is going to be quite the boring video, but if you got nothing to do, you want to hang out, you're very welcome. You're welcome. Welcome to hang out here. Keep an eye on my dogs. They'll be crawling under the fence and be gone. They will be gone. If they think I'm busy, they will escape. Realize how long this stick is, you start carving the bark off of it. Quite a long stick. And bark on this oak sticks on there real close. That's why I was going to leave it and carve out spots, but I don't think so. Once I get it down to the wood and then get it sanded, oak makes a nice looking wood once it's smooth, sanded down. It'll make a nice walking stick. Now I have another one, as I showed you before. I don't know what I'm going to make out of that one yet, but that's another good oak stick. I may leave some of the bark on that one and cut the items into it, you know. I like oak because it lasts. I mean, I like things that last for a long time. I do stone sculpting too, but I haven't done it in many years because it's just too expensive. Really enjoy it though, better than anything. If you can, if you like art, or if you just like something to take your mind off of life, I don't think there's anything better than stone sculpting. Limestone is a good stone to start with, and you can continue with, but it's a good stone to start with because it's really forgivable. It's really dense, and dense in the way that it's put together. I mean, it's not hard to carve. It's just right. I mean, it's great to carve, and when I say dense, it doesn't have, like marble. You know, those lines in marble, those are weak. Those are weak spots. You know, if you hit marble, if you do stone sculpting on marble, that's another reason it's so amazing. Some of the things that's been carved in marble. If you hit if you strike a hammer on one of those lines, it'll split. You know, it can split very easily and ruin whatever, you know. And the thing with sculpting, I've got one upstairs that I did with limestone. Probably, I don't know, I think that one probably took me a month to do. And there was a part of it that was thin, and I came out one day and I wasn't thinking. That's the thing. If you do stone sculpting, if you're having a bad day, or you're not focused and your mind's not into it, don't do it. Don't do it that day, because it takes one absent thought and you'll ruin, you know, months of work. And that's what I did with that one. I mean, it still came out. I still have it, but the sculpt that I have is not what I started with. I had put it was a woman, and I had put like a towel over her arm. I'd already sculpted the folds and all that stuff. And I came out one day and I had something else on my mind, and I drew the hammer back, and as I swung it, I realized I shouldn't have. And it broke that whole arm off, the towel that I had sculpted. So I had to change the whole thing. I had to chisel off parts of it and redo it. I mean, you know. But tell you what, there's nothing more enjoyable than that. When I started that, man, I didn't ever want to pick a pencil up again, or a brush. It's great. Stone sculpting, man, I think it's the very best therapy you can have, because when you're doing that, you're not thinking of anything else. Whatever is on your mind, you're not thinking of it. And you, when I was sculpting, I would work an entire day from in the morning until after dark. I didn't even realize it was a turn around and it's dark, you know. And at that time I had lights on my back area, and I would work after dark. You wind up being out there 8-10 hours and not even think about it. And the thing with sculpting to me is that I don't know why more people don't do it, or that more people don't get it as presents to like their wives or girlfriends. That stuff will last literally thousands of years if you don't break it. You know what I mean? I mean, it'll outlast, you know, DVDs or pictures or photographs or anything else. Stone will last, well, it can last a million years, you know. It's the medium that I really love it, because what you do, you know, if your sculpt turns out good, I mean, you know, hundreds of years after you're gone, somebody will see it and appreciate it, you know, where they won't anything else. I mean, everything else, all the buildings and steel and glass, it's all going to rot away. Stone won't. You know, if somebody don't destroy it, you know, somebody will find that stuff, you know, 1,000 years later, 2,000. You know, it's just but probably the greatest thing about it is it takes your mind off of anything. And the thing is, you don't have to be an artist to sculpt. You know, some of the stuff that sells the most are, I don't know, round balls or weird shapes. It's starting to rain. Especially made out of marble. That stuff sells the most. If my camera blows over, forgive me. I'll pick it up. It's starting to rain and the wind's starting to blow a little bit. But yeah, marble sells. And like I said, you can make a round ball or anything out of marble, but marble's expensive, and the place you get it, you know, the Carrara white is my favorite marble. There's pink marble, there's other marble. I think down in Georgia they have like pink marble, but Carrara white is that beautiful white marble, and it comes from Italy. The same mountain that you know, Bernini and those guys got their stone from. It's the same mountain. They're still carving it out of that same mountain, and it's called Carrara white, and it's in Italy. Actually, in one of the James Bond movies, as the movie was starting out, they were racing cars through that very quarry in Italy. But that's the very same stone that you know, Michelangelo and those guys used. Came from that same mountain. If you got the money to do it, they have a course over there. You can go over there and stay. You can go over there and stay a week. You can go over there and stay 2 weeks. I think up to 3 weeks. And you pay a flat price. That price will get you the housing. You got to pay for your own meals, but it'll get you the housing, instructors. They give you the tools. They even give you a piece of marble to work on while you're there. Last time I checked on it was 2012. The cost the cost to go there then for 2 weeks, I think, was $5,000, 5,000, almost 6,000 then. So I don't know what it would be now, but you can look it up. But they take you through that, and one of the things that your money covers is that they'll take you through a tour of that quarry. But they also, you know, they teach you the old ways of sculpting, which is, to me, is priceless. You know, it's priceless. If you look up marble sculpting nowadays, what you're going to get is Chinese sites, because they pretty much got the market cornered on it. But what they do is they use laser etching to do lasers to do it, and they'll sculpt a less than a foot tall sculpt with a laser etcher that's a copy of a classic, and they'll charge you $111,000 for it, which to me, that's not sculpting, but you know. But if you look up marble sculpting, China will come up. But it just goes to show you what sells. And if you look at that site, you'll see stone sculpts that was laser done, and they're still selling for 110 grand. You know, it's insane to me. But it's that beautiful Carrara white marble that comes out of that mountain. You can buy, well, of course you can buy anything if you got the money, but you can still buy that stone from Carrara. They'll ship it to your house in the States. But you can get a big piece now. You can get a 8 foot by 8 foot by 8 foot by 8 foot square piece, which is huge. I think now still for about $10,000. Now you can get, just like I told you, that Chinese sculpt, the small ones, they're selling for $100,000. So if you got a piece of that Carrara white shipped to you and you sculpted anything, you can sure get your money back, you know, as long as you. And like I said, the things that sell are, to me, is not art, but the things that people buy, these, you know, that people will spend 100 grand on, is like a round ball or some weird shape, as long as it's chiseled and sanded off. You know, it's crazy. But I don't know how I got on talking about sculpting this, I guess. But we're getting down to it's raining now. If it starts getting too bad, I'm gonna have to we'll have to call it. We'll have to call it for now. We'll have to call it for now. Yep. And I think it's going to get bad. All right, well, working on the Crusader stick still, and we're getting the bark off of it. And this is Crusader stick, video number 5, and we'll see you next time. It's raining out here.